Hey everybody, Ash here, and I am back with another video. Today I'm going to go over 10 of my favorite crafty hacks to make crafting easier. A lot of the stuff you can get at the Dollar Tree or make at home, so I hope you guys enjoy. My first one would be the Lint roller hacks. Now you can get these for 2 of them for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and I absolutely love these. So let's say you're working with glitter and it gets all over the place. You just lint roll it right up. It also works for say you're working with dyes and you have those pesky little pieces that you have to poke out individual. You can just roll this over top and it picks up all of those pieces. Another thing I like to use them for is my Cricut mats. I like to roll them over my mats to pick up any small pieces that were left behind from my project before. So mini lint rollers work amazing working with craft things. So that's my top favorite one. Next would have to do with your glue gun. Okay, we're gonna set this here because this is my old glue gun and it's a mess, and I'm sorry, but hey, crafting makes a mess. So with your glue gun, I should have plugged it in, but I didn't, so bear with me. For your craft gun, when you're doing crafts and you get those little tiny pesky glue strings, to fix that problem is you go and you can get Vaseline or petroleum jelly and you just dip the tip in it and you'll never get those strings again. So that's another tip. Dollar Tree as well, $1 for a tub, and if you're just using it for your glue gun, it's going to last you several years. It also helps whenever you're doing it, see how it's like a mess around here, to rub some around there. That way it's easy cleanup. I haven't done it in a while, so that's why my old glue gun's a hot mess. You can glue sticks. So I can't do it with this one because I still have it, but when you put a new glue stick in and you're moving around and you're whatever, it keeps falling out. So you just take your next glue stick and you melt it, add it to the next one, and you don't have to worry about it falling out. Sorry, it wasn't in front of me. Add it to the next one and it doesn't fall out. Another thing is your never-ending glue sticks. Say you're working on a big project and you know you're going to use a lot of glue. I tend to, melt it and glue it, and then you keep going and keep adding, and then it just stays, and you have like the never-ending glue stick. Works wonders when you're really into crafting and you don't want to have to keep getting up to get a new glue stick. The next one that I have is more for, people with kids or grandkids. It's another kind of glue hack. So, kids, they take their glue bottles and they have accidents. We all have accidents. It is what it is. So they have their glue bottles and they're trying to make something small, and then you get this big pile of glue on your project, and it takes forever to dry. So what I've came up with was this. Now I don't have it actually made right now. I have to refill it. But I get a small container and I go get a pack of sponge from the Dollar Tree. The container is from Dollar Tree too. And you cut the sponge to fit in the container, and then you dump the bottle of glue in here. That way the kids can take their little pieces, rub it on here, and then stick it on their thing. Mess free. Doesn't get all over the place. You don't have to worry about glue taking forever to dry. So yeah, there's that one. My next hack would be dryer sheets. I have found these to be amazing when it comes to crafting, especially when you're making shaker cards and you have your glitter and your sequences and your little tiny foam balls like these right here, how they stick to everything. And I don't know if that I'm the only one that it drives me crazy with, but this is what I do. I usually wipe my fingers off on it, and I wipe my project down that I want the glitter and everything to be in, and then it doesn't stick and it shakes perfectly. You can also do this with ornament making. Say you want to put these inside of an ornament, but they stick. So you just stuff the dryer sheet down in, take a pen or pencil, swirl it around, and these don't stick, and they are perfect. It just works good. So it also works for your hands. Say like where you're using the red tape. I don't know if you noticed, but it sticks to everything and it doesn't come off your finger. So before using the tape, I always wipe my fingers off with it, and then it doesn't stick to you anymore. Another hack is bows. People find it hard to make bows, which when I started off, it was pretty hard for me too, but I found later on in the years, I found a thing called a Bowdabra. They're like 20 bucks, but some people don't have that to make bows. So all you need is, let me reach over here, cardboard. I know I have another one. All you need is cardboard. So what you do is, say you want a 3-inch bow, you cut it 3 inches wide, and in the middle you make a slot. This one's for a 5-inch bow. For a 5-inch bow, you cut it in the middle to make a slot. Let me get my stuff so I can show you how this works. Sorry. So what you do is you take your ribbon, and I'm just going to cut off a small piece here because I'm just going to work with the 3-inch one, so I don't need a big piece. And then I'm going to cut off a piece of string right here. Now when I make my bows to make life easier, I always fold my string in half. So you have the little loop at the end, and then you have the ends over here. So what I do with this is, and you can make however many loops with these. It all depends on your preference. So I take it and I take the ribbon behind the back of it, and I fold it over this way, and then I fold it over this way. So it leaves you with this. Then I take my string, which is going to be hard because I'm kind of farther away, and I put the loop through the top part here. And then I bring it around, and then these two ends will go through here like so. You pull to tighten it, and it cinches it perfectly in the middle. Like I know that cinching bows can be a pain in the butt. So this is what I learned. So it cinches in the middle. Then you just slide your bow off gently, because I don't have it completely tied yet. You can also do it with, you know, other ribbon or a needle and thread. So there you go. That's an easy way to make a cute little bow. And before you really tie it, you can like move the tails around and fluff it out to whatever you want. So that is my bow hack, and I feel like it comes in handy, and it doesn't take a lot of tedious work to do it. It's quick, simple, and you can make, like I said, any size bows with a piece of cardboard. You just measure how long you want your bow to be and make a slit in the middle. Simple as that. Perfect, cute little Christmas bow to put on one of my Christmas presents that I'm going to be wrapping this weekend. Let's see here. Transfer tape. My Cricut people out there know my struggle with transfer tape. When you order transfer tape, it can be pretty expensive. But I found that this stuff right here, clear, what is this called? Contact paper from the Dollar Tree. You get a long roll, multiple projects. You can reuse it over and over until the sticky doesn't work. For $1, you guys, it works even better than the Cricut brand transfer tape. I am not even joking with you. save yourself some money and go to the Dollar Tree and pick you up a large roll of the clear, transparent contact paper, and it works just like transfer tape. So my next 2 hacks I am not going to take full credit for. I actually learned one from Jenny over on Craft Creations here on YouTube. The first one would be the mini spatula. Yes, Jenny, I found one. I finally found one. So you're working with hot glue, and you don't want to burn your fingers, so you use this to hold it down instead of using your fingers. Say like you're putting lace on a trim or something, right? That hot glue gun comes through the lace and burns the living crap out of your fingers. I know on a lot of my projects, my DNA are all over them because of burning my fingers with the hot glue gun. So you use a small spatula and you press it down instead of using your fingers. And my last one, me and Jenny over on Craft Creations, we're talking about how pesky it is to pick up rhinestones and flatback pearls, especially when you have longer fingernails. Now I trimmed mine down, so it's not as hard, but it's still pretty hard when it comes to small, tiny rhinestones and flatback pearls. And those little pen things that you get, they get expensive. And why? They barely work. They're not as sticky as, you know, they say they are. So we decided that we were going to figure out a way to fix that problem. So you can either use a toothpick for this, you can tear apart a Q-tip with this, or if you have a dotting tool, let's see if I can find it, like this, a dotting tool, this will work as well. So I'm going to open up my flatback pearls and hope that I don't spill them everywhere. Okay, so all you need to do is you go to the Dollar Tree and you pick yourself up some poster tacky poster stuff. Alright? Now, I didn't get this one from the Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure I got this one from Walmart, but they have a big pack of this stuff for only $1. It would last you forever. So, what you want to do with this is you want to take the smallest amount that you can get and you roll it up and you stick it on the end of your toothpick, your dotting tool, whatever it may be. And let's see here, let me put some pearls down here. Use it to pick it up, look at that, and it stays put. It doesn't fall off until you attach it to something else. How genius is that? I say that me and Jenny did a really good job of figuring this out. So yeah, that's it. And then you just put it on whatever you want, or put it away. So those are my top favorite 10 crafting hacks to make crafting a lot easier. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!